that day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here this morning with me. My name is Pinkie, and I am the housewife, Pinkie the housewife. Thank you guys for being here. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If my audio is fine, let me see. Do I have this light on up here? Yes, I do. Okay. Just wondering why it's so dark in here. Okay. But please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Thank you, guys. Let me see who all we got in here. Oh, my God. Let me just do something. Today is Saturday. Saturday, January the 10th. And we've been covering the story. Okay, I'm just trying to get something done here right quick. And let me just turn make sure my volume on my phone is turned down. We don't want no slip up where people are calling me. Okay, let me just get this done. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm doing great. I'm feeling good and everything. Okay. So we've still been covering the case on RENEE Nicole Good. That was shot and killed by an ICE agent on Wednesday of this past week. She was murdered in my book. That's what I saw. Depends on how you're looking at it and how you stand, where you stand at. Everybody got their own opinion. Okay? Everybody have their own opinion. So if you're just coming in, good morning. If you already just been here for 5 minutes while I've been talking, thank you. Let me just get the house rules out of the way before we get started. Let me see. Impetitious, thank you, and you can hear me. Sister Bunny, thank you. I hear you. All right. Thank you guys for letting me know that you all can hear me. Let me get the house rules out of the way before we get started. Welcome to the Pink House, everyone. And if you can, go ahead and hit that like button. That like button is very important. The like button helps YouTube to recommend my videos to more people that may like my content. So please, if you can, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. All right. And that hitting that like button really benefits the channel. It helps push me out there in the algorithm even more. All right. And then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. subscribe to the channel. And I want to thank my husband this morning for something I needed to be done, and I didn't have time to do it, or for him to show me, but he's going to show me how to do it after I get off the live. So thank you for that, because I needed something done for this live, and I was uh, didn't have time to sit here because he brought me some Krispy Kreme donuts this morning. So I got my lemon water, my fresh lemon water here. Oh yes, this is fresh cut lemon, so I drink that every morning. And I had a donut, only one, because normally I do two, three, four, but I only got a chance to eat one. Okay, but subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel, because that helps for you to get any new releases. Anytime I go live or drop a short video or just drop a regular video, that helps you to make sure you get anything I release or drop. Okay, so hit that like button and let me thank you all for doing that. And then I do go by Pinkie on all of my channels. Okay, that's my second channel. I have three. Pink Global is my second. So you can go over there and subscribe to the channel. I'm almost monetized on there. I'm just a tidbit hair away from being monetized. But I'm only covering this today only on one channel. Let me just do this. I'm going to put up a trigger warning. Okay? Or should I just say graphic content warning? Because some of the images or things that may be said may trigger some people. Okay, so I do want to be respectful of that. Okay, so what we're going to be covering today is no, that's the old video. Oh Lord, there it goes again, and just got stuck. Oh gosh, I don't think that'd be an accident. I really don't think so. Okay, let me go ahead and speak to everybody in here. Let me just go up here first. Black Titanic. Black Titanic, she's OG in the game, right? And she's a content creator too. Thank you, Black Titanic, for being in the Pink House this morning. And happy Saturday to you. Impetitious, thank you for being here, Impetitious. Impetitious is one of my day ones. Always here or watching my videos. I always Impetitious, and when I drop a video, Impetitious, she's all over it right away. Thank you, and I love your support. Thank you. Okay. N Hepper, thank you, N Hepper, for being here. You came in the game late. I think in the past year or the past year, but you've been a great supporter ever since you jumped in. I always can count on you to be here. Thank you for that. And Cicely and Bunny always too. Always in the chat. And I always do this to you back. Because you always give me the hands and I do it right back. Okay, thank you so much. What you say, Impetitious? We're gonna be dancing. Okay. Pinkie dancing, yeah. You know what? I love my music. When I play my music, that's just my kickoff music, and I love it. Yes. Love the outfit. Thank you. I just took the tags off it. I had this outfit, but I didn't put the pants on with it. I did not put the pants on with it. I got on some black sweats, but I just took the tags off. Y'all can see it. It's since you said you love it, it's double breasted. You see that? Yeah, and it's short sleeve, but it's got a lining in it. So, and then I got another shirt on up under it, so it's keeping me warm. Okay, and plus I'm sitting right here by my big window, so I just I had two suits I had bought, and I carried this suit from house to house, from one house to this house, and I have never wore it at all. And so I went in my other closet, which I call Phoenix closet, because I mix some of my suits that I don't wear when I first buy things, or I don't wear things that got tags. I put it in the Phoenix closet. Y'all know who Phoenix is. That's the 1 year old. He's only one, still one, and doing everything and everything. That's my baby. Okay. But anyway, Phoenix, uh, is not going to be on the live today. So if y'all looking for Phoenix, he's not going to be on here today. Okay, he's only one, but he be rocking and rolling, and he be letting y'all know. Yes, he do. Okay, thank you, seriously, Bunny. In petition, thank you for letting me know. I hear you. Sun Kiss. I'm not Sun Kiss. Sweet Tea. I don't know why I said Sun Kiss. Where did I get that from? But Sweet Tea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You rest in bed while you listening to the live. She's going to be resting in bed while the live is going on. Okay. And and Patricia is saying hello to Black Titanic. Thank you all for being here. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Okay. Okay. Let me see. And I do, and anybody else, let me just say this. If you're in the bushes watching, thank you for being there in the bushes watching. But I need everybody to go ahead as a whole, as a community to the Pinkie the Housewife channel. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button because we are a community right now that's fighting for the rights of all people. And we're fighting that for the right that she, which is Renee Nicole Good, 37-year-old mother of three, that was smiling and said, I'm not mad at you, smiling and happy before she got gunned down in her car, unalived in her car, for no reason at all. And I'm gonna show that to you all because I got a video. Oh, I need to check. I got a video that nobody's seen. I happen to be going through I whole ever pull up on this email, but I did last night. And I was telling my daughter, and some people in the chat, y'all know, y'all hear Pinkie say this all the time. I just went down this, I just minding my own business, doing my own thing, just minding my business. I've been watching TV all day. 90 Day Fiance. I love that show. I was watching, trying to keep catch up on past episodes, and I think I maybe watched maybe 5 episodes yesterday after I got off my live. Right, minding my own business. I think it was really late when I came in here, maybe 12 o'clock or a little after 12 to my studio, just to drop some clips, some short video clips, right? And instead of doing that, I just happened to say, let me check my email, the one that's, so I checked my email. Once I checked the email and I saw something, said unread messages or unread message, or you got a message or something like that, unread or something about me needing to read an email, a message, somebody, something. So I clicked on it and oh shit. Oh shit. I called my daughter in and told her, baby, you know how mama always be minding her own business. And then I go down this rabbit hole. I say, I don't know what is it, but whenever I go in my studio late at night to work, I come up on a lot of shit. It's like, I don't know. I just don't know. It's like, oh shit. What it is, oh my God. Y'all, I do be minding my own business. Y'all know that. I don't fool with nobody, but I will keep your name. I will not mention the source. I'm not mentioning no sources or where I got it from. That is for safety. That is the safety of the person. Okay. I never mention a person, my source, unless they say I can mention them. Unless they want me to say this, I do. Then But otherwise, I never mention a source. So don't even ask me. Um, I have not seen this video. I don't think nobody got this video. This video is new. This video is new. I haven't seen it. No, no, nobody got this video. This is not somebody that took this video and made it their own. No. Credit goes out to the person that gave it to me. Anonymous source, okay? Um, and this, you just have to see it. I'm going to play it today. If you notice on my thumbnail, if anybody noticed my thumbnail, I put a question mark on that thumbnail. I really did. And the reason why I put a question mark on that thumbnail, oh, I forgot to bring my mic up. The reason why I put a question mark on that thumbnail is because I didn't want everybody to know right away that I got a video that, to me, never been seen. Because I'm always checking with major media, or big, huge content creators that I follow. I'm always looking, right? But I haven't seen this, and I know I haven't seen it, so that's why. Um, if you look at the thumbnail, let me bring that thumbnail up. I'm gonna just show this thumbnail. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. Oh shoot! I don't know why I can't get it the way I want it. Okay, let me show you the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Oh, wait, before I say that, do that thumbnail. Let me just say this. Uh, I know that her community where she lived is her community where Renee lived in the nation. Everybody's trying to wrap their head around this devastating loss of Renee. And the headlines are filled with talk of the lies, prejudice, hate, trying to spin a narrative that's totally false that we saw with our own eyes. We saw with our own eyes. And they're trying to tell us we didn't see that. Propaganda, everything. But purity lies. Pure lies. It's madness out there. So everybody got their own way of feeling. But they're trying to say what we saw, just like January the 6th. We didn't see what we saw. That was like a friendly picnic or something. You see what I'm saying? Like a friendly picnic. That was no picnic, and nothing was. That was no gathering of nice people. I know what I saw, and millions and millions and millions and billions of people know what they saw. So you can't spin it, no matter how you spin it. It ain't gonna change my mind. I know what I saw, and let me just say this: that so we know what we saw when it came to Renee's killing. Okay, we cannot unsee what we saw. We cannot lose sight of the person at the center of this whole thing, which is Renee, her family, and her 3 kids that no longer have a mother. She was only 37 years old, guys. She was a poet. She was a wife who was simply trying to look out for her fellow neighbors. That's all. And you can see that she was in a happy mood. In the last 24 hours, there's been more outpouring of support has been coming because people are finally realizing what the administration's saying. They all saying their own propaganda and lies, but you got over 1.5 million people that raising concern, raising outrage, everything. Okay, our heart, remains united in the grief of Renee. We all are mourning for her and her children, her family, her mother. But they don't realize this is a new battle, just like George Floyd, which was killed by officers, racist officers, in my opinion. So now we got a new battle that's brewing over the truth, and the truth will set you free. As local investigators are being sidelined by the federal authorities, yes, they are being sidelined. That don't make no sense to me, but we're going to get to it. Let me just go ahead and show you. Bring up my thumbnail right quick. Okay, y'all see this thumbnail? Renee Nicole Goods, moments before shooting. The country needs to see, and you see, I put no word there for see. Okay, because this is evidence, this is proof, this is footage, unseen, original footage, unseen. So you all may be the first to see it. I don't know whether they may make me take it down or what, because nobody's seen this before. This is new, guys. This is new. So you're going to be the first one to see it. All right. So y'all make sure you hit that like button because I really need you all to hit that like button today. If you don't, if you didn't hit it before, hit it now because I got more people in here than more people hitting the like button. I'm looking at my analytics. I'm not looking at my page. Page tells one story, analytics tells another. Okay? So I need everybody to hit that like button. Okay? All right. You see, so this is an original video. Oh, I said I was going to check to make sure. Uh, give me 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. I want to check with something before I go show those videos. I need to check just in case. I made a point to make sure I check before. Okay. Let me see. Is this okay? No, that's not it. Okay. I'm just checking on something before I do anything. Checking. Let me just check. No answer. Okay. No answer there. Let me get out of here and check one more source. Let me just check my phone. I want to make sure before I show this because nobody has seen this. This is completely new, guys. This video, I got, um, oh, and you see where it say Renee in her car with the arrow? That's Renee sitting in her car. And I want to explain something about that. Mm-mm. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to check messages, make sure. Okay, let me just see. I don't have anything. No, I'm just checking, guys, before I do anything. Y'all have to just, okay, I don't see anything. Okay, now that means I can go ahead with it. Okay, let me get a drink of lemon water. Okay, now you see, I want you all to see exactly. Somebody had mentioned that she was pulling out of her driveway. She's not pulling out of the driveway. There's no driveways in the front of these houses. Okay, unless the driveways are in the back of the houses. But I haven't seen no driveway. Okay, maybe it is a driveway, but but I don't see one. Okay, but she's sitting in her car right there. And if you notice the positioning of that car, because this is not a tiny street, little narrow street. This is a big street, so cars can go around her. And you're all going to see a lot of cars that go around Renee car. Cars are going to be passing, still coming. They're going to be ICE agents setting up on both sides of the street. And then there's going to some that's going to go around her and set up and pass after they go around her car. Then they're going to set up parking along the side. Okay. Now, let me just say this. When they do that, it's going to take one that says vehicle that says, I guess, I'm not going around you. I got the kahunas. I got the balls. I'm going to get out and harass you. Oh, of course, she's parking wrong in the street. But all they had to do, they don't know how to act like they got training because a lot of them don't. Do like any other officer, ma'am, you're going to have to move your car. Either park your car or move or go. But no, they're not there for that. They're not there for that. So I'm going to stop talking. And we're 29 minutes in. We're getting ready to show. But before I show that, let me do this right quick. I want to save something. I just want to make sure I got all of that. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to save something. Okay, now I can get this out of the way. Okay. All right. Put it full print. Okay. All right, we're ready. We're ready, guys. You know what? I Let me just pull up on something. Ooh, the games people play. Some people just don't know how to mind their own business. The games people play. If you don't like my channel, why are you want to play games? And be here. That don't make no sense. Is it because I blocked you a couple of y'all this week? You want to come back? Huh? That's what it is. Because you got blocked. I'm just doing something, guys. I'm just, you know, I'm just checking. See, sometimes you shouldn't have to do all of this all the time, but sometimes you do. Y'all have to excuse me. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Okay. Now, I already explained that to you. I'm going to go ahead and take this down. Okay. And before we get started with that video, I'm trying to get everybody a chance to get in here before I show my videos that I got, that I received. Okay. Trying to make sure everybody get in here. And let me just say this. This is no coincidence. I think this didn't happen once or twice before. So let me just say this to you. I know you're here, and I know what that you done. You didn't just do it. You done it the minute I got on. The minute I was hitting welcome to the Pink House and the like and the subscribe, before I could get to thank you. Yeah. So if you want to just do that, go ahead and just sit back and hit. If you want to just play games, go ahead and hit the like button at least and subscribe to my channel. But I'm still going to do my live. Okay? You know what you did, and I know what you did. I know what you're doing. Okay? So, but anyway, um, so guys, some things I'll just have to pull them back in because somebody just want to disrupt the line. That's what they're trying to do. All right. So if I get kicked out or anything, I'll come back. All right. So because we got a smart ass. Sometimes you get smart ass people. Okay. And if y'all understand what I'm saying, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. And if you're in the bushes, you can put a one in the chat too. Okay. So before I get to my videos, because I know I got my videos, the ones that never been seen before. So I'm going to push that Until everybody gets in here and start hitting that like button. Let me see how many. Until everybody gets in here and start hitting that like button, we're still going to go on with the story. Pinkie, is everything okay? Yep. Sweet tea, everything is okay. Somebody's just trying to stop the lie. That's all. Trying to limit my capabilities of doing what I need to do. That's why I'm going to show that video in just a minute. But we're going to go ahead and look at this right quick. Okay. Let me pull this one up. Where did I put it? Okay. Here it is. We're going to watch this video first. And I know I normally do a little short video in the very beginning, but we're not doing a short video today. So we're going to go ahead and watch this right quick first. This is very important. This video is very important. The credit goes out to TYT. Okay. For their, they got a new release of a video, but they ain't got the video that I got. And I already watched the entire their video, but they don't have what I got. But they have a good vid. Their video is awesome. That's why I'm playing it. If it wasn't an awesome, amazing, updated piece of everything, I would not do it. But I'm sharing this with you all because I want you all to hear this and see this. Okay. So credit goes out to TYT. That information would be down in my description box below my video. So if you want to go back and rewatch that, or if you want to go over and watch other videos that they tend to put out and do, and subscribe to their channel as well, the information will be down in my description box. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Here it is right here. Let me unmute it.
The ICE agent who murdered RENEE Nicole Good by shooting her 3 times. You've seen, I'm sure, multiple angles on that murder, but we've been wondering ever since we could see in some of the shots that he had, for some reason, taken out his phone to videotape her. We've been wondering, well, are we going to get that? And now it is actually here. It was originally obtained by conservative outlet Alpha News, and at least as of right now, no explanation as to why this was given directly to a right-wing news site first, but CNN also obtained it, and a DHS official confirmed that the video was legitimate, which is important because AI-generated deepfakes of that shooting have also been spreading rapidly on the internet. So with that said, let's watch.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad. Show your face. I'm not mad. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Oh.
Yeah, you might not have caught it. You might have to listen to it a couple times.
We are doing a reaction to this video. I am doing a reaction, should I say. And let me just put out there that everything is alleged, and this is my opinion, and my opinion only, okay? From everything I said from the beginning of live until it's over. But let me just say this. The other lady that was holding that phone did not get a chance to get in the car, in my opinion. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But it seemed like the minute she put her hands out to grab, to get the door open, everything went left. That's when you see the chaos going on, okay, at the exact same moment. And also, I do want to say that people, that police officers don't take out their phone and start recording you reaching for their gun at the same time. They don't do that. Have y'all ever seen that? If you have, let me know. Put it in the chat, because that's not one of their policies. That's not one of their protocols that they have to follow. That's not in their training, in my opinion. Okay, but if you think it is, let me know. So we're gonna finish watching so I can do a reaction on the video.
But immediately after he murders that woman, he says effing bitch, which is not just, a nice little look into his frame of mind, who he is as a person, but also might be important if this ever actually goes to trial, because it says some
Effing B? That means he was angry. He was pissed. He was angry. And this was not his first time doing something like this. And let me just put it out there. This man wasn't hurt. This man left the scene walking, prideful, strong. That's in my opinion. I didn't see nobody get ran over.
thing about what his motivations actually were. He was enraged immediately following having killed her, not scared, not stunned, not apologetic, not, oh dear God, what just happened? He was enraged, and his first thought after shooting her multiple times in the head was to call her a bitch, which actually puts him in a similar ideological strike as many of his defenders, who also have taken this opportunity to expose their rank murderous misogyny following all of this. In any event, the video shows a lot. It doesn't show everything. It doesn't show if he was actually contacted by the SUV, if he just put his hand on it as he was dropping the phone. We don't know for sure. But we do know that some people strangely thought that this was going to absolve him of what he did. Certainly that seems to have been his motivation in putting it out there. Although some believe it was less designed to make him seem innocent and more to make the woman that he shot and her partner seem liberal, so that people on the right wouldn't mind as much what happened. In any event, this is what JD Vance said after posting that video. He says, watch this, as hard as it is. Many of you have been told this law enforcement officer wasn't hit by a car, which wasn't shown in that video, wasn't being harassed. She said, I'm not mad at you, and murdered an innocent woman, which it does in fact show. The reality is that his life was endangered and he fired in self-defense. And Jake, I want to go to you because one thing that I know you've been stressing in your coverage of this, I don't know if you've been seeing, but on Twitter, Ryan Grimm and JD Vance are having a back and forth. And Ryan Grimm pointed out, as you have pointed out multiple times, the first shot is through the windshield. The second and third shots, possibly the ones that actually killed her, were as he was standing on the side of the car, which notoriously cars they have a hard time traveling directly to the side. So he was in no danger, but he shot her anyway. JD Vance is refusing to acknowledge that. He says, no, all the shots were from the front. None were from the side. Don't believe your lying eyes. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he's the same guy who said, yeah, I know that immigrants in Ohio aren't eating cats and dogs, but I wanted to bring attention to the immigration story, so I lied about it. He's a giant liar. It doesn't matter, guys. Look, there's a couple different camps here. The folks who are on the right that believe that he did the right thing, you almost can't reach them at all. And they might agree with us on, some of them might agree with us on other things, and a lot of them don't agree with us on a single thing. But you can't reach them because they look at the two shots from the side that are absolutely indisputable. It's on tape. You'd have to be blind, literally blind, not to see that he's shooting from the side and murdering her at that point. And they go, no, he shot 3 times in the front.
Jake, there's one bullet hole in the windshield.
But
that would seem to be like case closed.
Yeah, it's not. Look, if you want, look at producers, find the video again. Let's show it again. It's not in dispute. 1 in the front, 2 in the side. So, okay, you could say, hey, it's a split-second decision, and they're taught that if you shoot at anyone, you should make sure to murder them, okay? And I think that training is abysmal, horrific, inhumane, and I don't believe in that, etc. But don't tell me he shot 3 times in the front, because that means you're literally a lunatic, or blind. Okay, so, fine. Now we get past that. That's the easy part. So listen what JD Vance is saying. It shows that he was hit by the car. It literally doesn't show that. It's not in the video. So what you hear is a sound. As John said, he could have just been bracing himself because the idiot is taping. It's not his body cam recorder. He's taping on his own cell phone. By the way, that's against training. But who knows? He might have been a plumber a minute ago, right? ICE is paying these extraordinary signing bonuses to get like random dudes. So I don't know who this guy is overall. So he's definitely not supposed to be taping with his cell phone.
Jake, really fast.
Yeah.
Just he has been with ICE for apparently a number of years.
Okay, fine. Then he's an idiot. He should be fired for, at the very bare minimum, for holding a cell phone in a situation he found to be so dangerous that he murdered someone a second later. Okay, 100% against protocol and training. All right, then Vance says, oh, they said he wasn't being harassed, and he was. One of them said, get us lunch. And that was harassed enough to put a bullet in her head? Jesus Christ, Are you guys the biggest snowflakes the world has ever seen? If somebody says, get me lunch, you think that's, that poor guy, he was being harassed, so he had to shoot her in the head 3 times. Is that your standard? Is that how low your bar is for massive violence, executing a woman? Jesus, man. And then third thing Vance says, and that she was not an innocent woman. What part of that makes her guilty? And John, you're absolutely right. I've been looking the whole day for like, what on God's green earth makes right-wingers looking at this video think, oh, we're right, boom, proved it. It proves the exact opposite, right? So I'll get to why it proves the exact opposite in a second. And they look at it and they go, yeah, you see that? She was a lib. Are we executing people for being left-wing now? Is that the new standard? You said something I didn't like and you're left-wing, so I shot you in the head 3 times?
I think I understand exactly what he's saying, but I think they're doing this, murdering people, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, because they're just hateful, because they're not white. They're just hateful. They're just too far gone in the cult. They're just hateful. Just hate. Their whole being, their whole way of living is filled with hate. They can't see past the hate. You just walk past them. They hate you. It ain't, oh, I don't know you. Oh, I'm not gonna bother you because I don't know who you are. They just wanna anything or anybody that they don't understand. You can just drive in your own car. You get harassed, you get pulled over, you get bullied in your own car. You may get pushed off the road driving your car at night just because, oh, you're not one of us. Then they call up everybody else so they can get on the tail of your vehicle too and try to intimidate you, to run you off the road so they can pull you over, or just pull out their pow and just want to pow you in the face, or just or tie you to a truck and just drag you down the road. They just want to see, and then they get a kick out of it. To me, I think he was videotaping that, knowing that he was going to take her out, in my opinion, so he can laugh about it and show it to everybody, show it to the rest of the rats, let them all see it. He wants them all to see this, videotape that so he can pass that video around, so he can send that video to dear leaders or dear leader, so they can laugh and make a mockery of it, so they can show it. This is what you do when you come across a happy, smiling white woman that's trying to protect other people that we don't like. This is what you do to them. So they can use that video, in my opinion, as a training tool. And see, I got away with it. You see, I get immunity. See, I don't have to go to jail for it. See, I can walk away from the scene of this horrible crime that I just committed. I can walk away and get in my vehicle and I can leave. Who cares about her? We care. Because if you can do this to a white woman, you can do it to all of us. And then you can keep picking them off just because you don't like them, because they're standing up for what is right. And it don't have to do nothing with color or your race. It's have to do with what's right in this world. We cannot have people doing stuff like this. That's not human. Do we all want to be animals in a zoo? Or do we all want to be animals in the jungle? No, we're human. You can't say to me that's right. I don't care whether you're Hispanic, Latino, Black, white, Asian. I don't care. You can't do that. Have a heart for something. If you don't have a heart for something, you have no heart at all. This is not political. Do you not understand? Helping people and saving people and doing what's right is not a political statement. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Just be ashamed of yourself. Everybody wasn't taught to be racist. Some just grow up in that environment. But then when you grow up, that don't mean you have to stay in that environment. That don't mean you can't think for yourself. Have a heart. Stop thinking like demons. I always say, there's a time that don't go by that I always say on my channel, there are people walking around in demon skin. Demons walking around in human skin. There are demons walking around in human skin. They will smile in your face. They will pat you on the back. They could be your family, your friends, a police officer. They can be in government. They can be a president. They can be anybody. Your next door neighbor, a demon walking around in human skin. And their job is not to be peaceful, loving, and kind to anybody. Their sole job is to torment you or to unalive you or make your life a living hell just for the fun of it. So the devil can pat his demon on the back and say, good job, now go do another one.
You know what I do on the show all the time, and I do this for the right, and I do it for the left too. So shoe on the other foot. If Biden is in charge and the new standard is a right winger slightly annoys you, well, that's it. And they're a right winger, put 3 bullets in their head. Are you crazy, man? The whole country's gonna slaughter each other with that kind of standard. Civil war, are you kidding me? Everybody's gonna get executed. Have you ever been on social media? People are yelling at each other 24/7. So should they all get executed? Oh, you slightly annoyed kind of a law enforcement officer. All right, I say kind of because what kind of law enforcement officer is this? All right, so it's a Rorschach test, but it's a Rorschach test that is bewildering. Like, you know, those things where you see a young lady or you see an old lady, you see a purple dress or you see a white dress, right? This is, I don't know, you see reality, and then the other version is like that woman that got killed was some sort of monster, and she's about to murder the ICE agent, and they're like, and he's like, oh no, please don't murder me, and he's on the edge of death, and then self-defense. Oh, like the last second he got her before she got him. Really? That's like saying young woman watermelon. Like what? There is no watermelon in the picture. All right, she even said to him, like what, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds before her death, I'm not mad at you. They're jawing back and forth. And she even says, I'm not mad at you. And then he puts a bullet in her head. Okay, last thing for now. John's got a little bit more, but move the F out of the way. You don't have to murder people. That is not a thing you have to do. Oh, he couldn't have moved out of the way. Really? Because he did move out of the way. That's not in dispute as to whether he could have moved out of the way, because he did move out of the way, but he executed her anyway. Anyway, and I'm sorry guys, I've been holding this back because I don't want to insult people. I want to bring people together. We've got big giant fights against the establishment, etc. But in that situation where she's turning away and you could easily move out of the way, which he did. By the way, he's moving out of the way while putting the cell phone away, getting out his gun. It's so easy to move out of the way. You say no, even though he could easily get out.
Let me say, if she had hit him and allegedly, like first reporting that by somebody that he had to be taken to the hospital and everything, right? He was so terribly injured that he had to be taken away. Did he drive himself to the hospital? Because we saw him just hopping along, putting this mask up, doing all this stuff. If she had hit him, how did he still hold that phone and still get off 2 more shots or 3, the whole 3 shots, 1 in the window, but the other 2 straight because she had a window down. He still hit the head. If you been got hit, wouldn't the shot go up in the air or hit the roof of the car or you probably wouldn't have made the other 2 or something? Or maybe none of them. But he still had the cell phone in his hand and his pow. Gosh. Gosh. I don't know. I don't know who can do that. I guess he had to practice that a lot. He practiced that a lot. Or his intent to me. I don't care what you say. I'm not mad at you. I'm going to blank you anyway, B. Just in my opinion. Okay? Allegedly.
By the way, he should put 3 bullets in her head. All right, either you have some sort of cruelty issues, like you kind of want to put 3 bullets in on an unarmed woman's head. You got some anger and cruelty issues, and you think that's awesome and tough. And I'm going to say it. Sorry, but you're a coward. If you think that guy was almost going to die, and he was so scared, and in his situation, you would have been equally terrified. Terrified. Oh my God, I'm almost dead. I have to kill her instead. Sorry, but you get scared super easily. That is a super cowardly position. And real men used to be men who protected women. That is our job as men. And if you're on the left and you don't like me saying that, I don't care. Our job is not to murder women because, oh my God, she almost nicked my knee on her way of turning around at 2 miles per hour as I easily got out of the way. Yep. Nah, that's just a coward, total, utter coward. Am I clear enough now? Okay, so what they will do in reaction, not just to that video, but this video is, they'll threaten to kill me, right? They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll show you. Well, why don't I put your life in danger, right? Because that's what they always do. Death, violence, etc. Stop killing each other and stop celebrating the death of one side or the other. And the fact that she's left-wing proves nothing. That's not a reason why you murder people. Okay, but go ahead. If you're a scaredy cat who's like, oh my God, 2 miles an hour. I would have been terrified. I would have been so afraid. Good, tell on yourself. Tell us how weak you are. Yep. Anyone who is afraid for their life in that situation should not be in law enforcement because they're such cowards. They'll murder anyone at 0.0001% risk. We used to tell people in this country, cops used to, freeze, you're under arrest, put down your weapon. That would take a while. That required courage. Back when cops and law enforcement had courage and actually tried to protect us. Now they teach them, don't have any courage, don't have any courage. If you're slightly scared, murder someone. No, I'm not on board for that, and I'm never gonna be on board for that. John.
Yeah, I think you're being very responsible by taking at face value what they say they believe, and I can't speak for everyone. I don't think that is what is happening. I don't think he was scared. I do not accept that. I think this is a guy who wanted to put himself in a position to do that. He drew his gun instead of stepping out of the way. He wanted to use it. That's what he wanted to do. And when he was on the side, he could have stopped shooting. He did not want to stop shooting because bitch, that's why. Because how dare she? Because how dare she and her lesbian wife talk to me? How dare they? He wanted to kill her. That's what happened. And much more importantly, I agree that this is like kind of a Rorschach test. I don't think it's the sort of Rorschach test that you said though. I do not believe that everybody's looking at this video and coming to two different conclusions. They're saying different things after it. I do not think JD Vance thinks that this cop was about to die. He's lying. He's just lying about that. Now they're lying for different reasons. Matt Walsh is lying so he can get more viewers. JD Vance is lying so he can be president in 2028, even though I think this is gonna work directly against that. Most of them are lying because this is a core philosophical component of fascism. It's pretending that January 6th wasn't an insurrection. It's pretending that COVID-19 wasn't a serious thing. It's pretending that Donald Trump should get the Nobel Peace Prize. It's the freedom and euphoria of saying something insane because you can because your side is so taken over everything that you don't have to say things that reflect reality. You could just have fun with all of this and just say insane things. Everything is trolling to these people. They do not actually believe that she needed to die. They believe that she should die and that people like her should die. That's why Matt Walsh, he's even backed off of the she was gonna kill him thing. He's now regularly tweeting, it doesn't matter if she was trying to flee, she should be killed. Laura Loomer tweeted yesterday, I don't care if communists die. Can we dispense with this idea that all lives are equal, which is literally what they said the last time there was a big social movement. So clearly they didn't believe that. They like this, Cenk. This is what they want. They're not getting economic returns. They're not getting any of that stuff Donald Trump campaigned on, but they get this feeling that they're superior and that the other side, the people they hate, that they're jealous of, that they fear, are suffering. They want the suffering. That's why Donald Trump tweeted earlier today, those economic stats about how red states are doing well and blue states are losing all the jobs. Screw them. Their jobs numbers are terrible. They're dog crap. But some of them like it if the idea is, okay, it's really bad, but it's worse for the blue states. I think that they delight in this sort of lying. The Haitian cats and dogs is the exact same thing. They did not actually believe that pets were being eaten, but they love being in a position where they get to pretend to believe crazy things. Feel free to disagree with me, but I see you cannot respond to these videos and say, no, he didn't shoot into the side of the car. He was run over. Carolyn Leavitt just repeated on Twitter that he was run over. That's insane. We cannot believe that they believe that, Cenk.
Yeah, so look, we were super clear when Charlie Kirk was shot. We mourned it, actively mourned it. We thought it was an outrageous, horrible thing that happened. Why? Despite the fact that he's right-wing, despite the fact that he's said, certainly very incendiary things about the group I'm originally from, Muslims, etc., and many other groups. We mourned him because he was a human being. He was a young guy with kids, and violence is never the answer. And whoever shot him in the neck is a monster. And we celebrate nonviolence and peace, and and especially on this show, we want unity, and we want to be able to fight back against the powerful and not just constantly rip into one another, kill one another, fight one another. That's how the powerful win. But we just can't get agreement. And so now we actively have radical fringes and unfortunately big chunks of people on some part of the spectrum that just go, no, I love it when the other side gets killed. That's a giant problem for this country. And you shouldn't partake in it if you're on the right or the left. And if you're celebrating the death of someone who was unarmed and had no business getting killed, you lost a piece of your humanity, brother. Don't let propaganda do that to you. Don't let people drive you into being inhumane like that. I mean, come on, man. Like, what's more right wing than a man protecting a woman, protecting a family, protecting people, right? Now the right-wing position, according to Matt Walsh, is being a coward and saying, you know what, if you feel slight danger and you see a lib on the other side, just shoot him, kill him, who cares? And they're celebrating it. Jesus Christ, man. So unlike the right, we're not gonna put, like when Charlie got killed, there was a bunch of idiots on the left that did celebrate, and I hated it and I called it out. But they said, oh, it's the whole left. No, it was not the whole left. It was a tiny percentage. And I'm not making that same mistake. I'm not saying it's everyone on the right. I'm not saying it's everyone who voted for Trump. If you want to raise your hand and say, yeah, I'm the bad guy, I like that woman was murdered. Okay, well, that's on you, man. And you got to live with that. But I don't want any piece of that. And I don't want it to happen to the other side. I don't want any of it. And the country, look, everyone lives in their own bubble and they can't get out of it. And they think that everybody thinks like them. So those MAGA guys right now that are basically celebrating this, go, oh, F around and find out. Well, say you get, you drive slightly by a guy or tell him to get lunch and we'll shoot you in the head 3 times. Okay, yeah, all right. But the rest of the country doesn't think like that. They look at you and they think, wow, Jesus Christ, that guy's a terrible person. Like you probably are surrounded by a couple of guys who high five over that. And you think like, oh, the rest of the country loves this, right? They love that this woman was murdered. No, they don't. No, they don't. Forget the left, guys. Are you kidding me? There's a giant chunk in the middle of the country that are like, you needed to murder that woman? I'm seeing the video. Are you crazy? And so, okay, so if all I cared, John, last thing, if all I cared about was politics, I'd be encouraging the right wing to do this. Because politically, they're punching themselves in the face 200 times. Every decent, normal person in this country that doesn't care about politics looks at that tape and is horrified. And when they see the right wing high-fiving over it and saying the bitch deserved it, they think the right wing is monsters. So, okay, keep going, I guess. But I don't want it. Even if it does damage to the right wing politically, I don't want it. I want us to go back to decency and humanity.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say is I know the right seems to love the chaos. They think that this will help them, that Trump will be able to crack down, he'll seem strong or whatever. And I don't think that's how it's going to play out politically at all. The George Floyd protests, they ran against that. Fox News, it was just nonstop chaos. Democrats, the chaos, riots. He lost that election. People don't like this stuff. They don't like seeing force in the streets. He was already hemorrhaging support for mass deportation before they started shooting moms in the face. And the craziest thing to me, and I'll end on this, is that JD Vance is defending this 100 times more than Donald Trump. Donald Trump sent that deranged True Social post. But other than that, he's mostly kind of taken a back seat. JD Vance, this is his 24/7 job now, is justifying the murder, justifying the guy who called her an effing bitch. That I feel like politically is probably not a good thing leading into 2028, but maybe America will prove me wrong.
John, I got to respond to what you said there. You know why Vance is doing it? Because he thinks this is a safe issue for him with his base. He thinks, well, Israel's kind of problematic. They're really pissed at Israel, but all my donors love Israel. So I can't really speak out much on that. And I'm worried I'm gonna lose credibility with my base if I say one thing or another, or my donors. So I'm kind of stuck. Epstein files, I'm kind of stuck. I don't see any political wins here. Oh, a woman got shot in the face 3 times and my base likes it? Perfect. Okay, I'll jump right into it. And I'll be like, hey guys, I'm the one who loves shooting women in the face. And yes, some portion of his base is like, attaboy, JD. And it does help him with that extreme fringe. But I agree with you 100%, John. I mean, I'm more like, no one should ever vote for JD Vance, because if you then have Vance as president, he's gonna tell all law enforcement at the slightest provocation. And if you find out they're on the left or even independents, maybe, if they're not hardcore MAGA, shoot them in the face. I'm not gonna vote for a monster like that. Are you crazy? And no decent family, whether they're Republican, Democrat, or independents in the middle of the country, is gonna vote for that. So yeah, he's digging his own political grave. And again, if all I cared about was politics, I'd be kind of happy about it, because JD Vance, the Americans hate this, and he doesn't get it. And they'll be, and last thing is, I'll do a prediction. Once the polling comes out on it, and MAGA will say, oh, I don't believe it. And it's not just MAGA guys. I said this a billion times on the show. On the left, they thought Joe Biden was young and dynamic. And I was like, are you crazy, right? And they're like, no, you're in favor of Trump. No, he's young and dynamic. You see a young woman, I see a watermelon, a steamroller, whatever, right? So our partisanship blinds us, right? So, okay, but the poll is gonna come out, and it's gonna show you the overwhelming majority of the country thinks that he should not have shot her, okay? And then, John, what'll happen is Vance will see how big that number is, and all of a sudden he'll hush up about it. He'll change, because he has no principles at all.
No.
He's just a slimy, greasy politician looking for, what do they want? Oh, I think my base are monsters. I think they want murder. I'm pro-murder. Oh, polling came out, it looks like 2/3 or even more, 3/4 of the country is against me. Oh, that's gonna be hard to win an election. I'm so-so on murder. I'm back to so-so on murder. So that's JD Vance in a nutshell for you. Every time you ring the bell, gets his swings. Totally not true.
Okay, guys. Okay. I enjoyed that. I really, truly enjoyed that. I loved his talking points, their talking points on that. On Renee Good's case. Calling it a case now, because we're trying to get the people to do the right thing. The powers that be. And that's going to be a hard sell, because they're already drunk the orange juice. They're drinking that orange juice left and right. And then, just like he said, the other guy, the Vance, I don't even like saying their names, but the Vance guy, he's a puppeteer. He's going to go with whatever. Oh, y'all like me to say this? Oh, y'all saying this? Okay, I'm going to say this. Oh, y'all want to hear this? Okay, I'm going to say that. Whatever he thinks is going to give him the most people liking him and supporting him. Oh, he's going to say anything. He's going to say anything. I'm dead serious. But it's my opinion. I'm dead serious. He's gonna say it. He'll say anything. You tell him to say how much you love shopping at Target, and he'll say it. You tell him to go buy you a suit at Target. He'll go buy him a suit at Target. Oh my God. this, let me see where I'm at in terms of until this get up to 100 views, I'll drop that because like I said, I'm not looking at the page from my YouTube page. I'm looking at my analytics. When I see this get at 100 views, y'all got to get the likes up too, because I'm not going to drop this video, and this video is going to get a lot of traction. A lot of traction. And let me just explain to you this video, and you'll be able to see it for yourself. A lot of you had to be there. You had to be in your house. You had to be in your house to see this video, to do this video. So, come on, guys. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those the views. Okay, it's showing that on my analytics. I got 77 on my analytics. Come on, 78. Come on, let's get that on up to 100, and let's get those likes up too. Okay, because I'm not putting myself in harm's way over a handful of views and likes. Okay, so come on, guys, work with me so I can work with you. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all see that? That's her car. How many bullets do y'all see? Bullet holes. Let's count together so everybody can get this. Okay, we're gonna count this together. Because I know some people, I know y'all still seeing 3, but it's not 3, it's 1. If y'all see 1 bullet hole, put a 1 in the chat. And if you see in that windshield 3, put a 3 in the chat. If you see 2 bullet holes in that windshield, put 2. But I see 1. So I'm giving y'all the correct answer. But y'all take it how you may like. Okay? Because I know half of y'all going to see 3 and 4 or 5, and y'all probably even see 10 on some of y'all. But if you see 1 bullet hole, put a 1 in the chat. If you see 2 bullet holes in that windshield, put a 2. If you see 3 bullet holes, put a 3. That's let me know how much Kool-Aid you drinking. I'm going to tell you to lay off the Kool-Aid for a little while we do this live, because I don't want you too drunk of Kool-Aid. Okay? Go get you some lemon water or some tea or something else. A pina colada, something. I don't care what you get, but stay away from the liquor, because the liquor is not going to do you any good. It's going to confuse you again, make you think you see, and 3 or 2 bullet holes. You see 1 right on the driver's side. Okay? And you do see the window that she had the window down. The window is still down. Okay? Y'all look at the window. So if the window is down, you won't see no bullet holes. Okay? You will not see bullet holes if the window is down. Come on, guys. I'm going to show the video. I'm just doing what any other content creator would do. And some of y'all don't like that. Some of y'all don't like that. How many times do you go to other content creators and they wait until everybody gets there? They wait till they get to a certain number. Y'all just used to me just throwing out shit to you. No. And this is no clip and bait shit, because I don't do that. Okay? So, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you see 1 hole in the windshield. Put a 2 in the chat if you see 2 holes in the windshield. Thank you, guys. I see the views going up. on my analytics is showing it's going up. Thank you. Thank you for that. Come on, let's get those views up too. Not views. Let's get those likes up. The likes are not moving. Okay, let's get that up. The likes are not moving in the right direction. They're not moving at all. So, okay. Okay. Let me, until I can get those moving up. And also, sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's do this here. Y'all, come on. This is live news from. Oh, shit. I didn't know this was. Oh, Lord. I don't want to play anything from Fox. I didn't realize that was what it was. Let me just switch it out. Oh, Lord. Thank God I caught myself. You know, sometimes you have to catch yourself. Sometimes you have to catch yourself. And thank God I did. It's like, that's the last thing I want to show. Okay. But I do want to show that video. And I think, let me see. Yes, I am. I'm going to show this video after I show this. This is what New York Post. After I finish with this video, I will be showing the video for you all. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure you all. Hi, Terry. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing good this Saturday morning. Welcome to the chat, Terry. Okay. And Terry, I got a video that nobody have seen. But I'm trying to make sure I get my likes up and my views up. I said, okay, it's moving in the right direction, but it's almost there. Okay. And I know what number I'm shooting for. Until I see that number, y'all almost there. Okay. So you need 21 more. 20 more view. I need 20 more view, 21 more views on it. Come on, guys. 21. Give me that 21. I was knocked out. You were? You was sleeping good, huh? Y'all in the bushes. Come on out and hit. And then y'all can go back into the bushes, okay? Y'all can go back into the bushes then. Renee was such a beautiful, she have such a beautiful face. Look at her. Beautiful face. Smooth and everything. She don't even look like she was 37. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to go ahead and listen to this here. And then after this 2 minutes and 19-second video, I will play my video. I also would drop my link. So if anybody want to come up, you can. Well, I'll just drop the link right after this. I'll drop my link. So if anybody want to come up and say anything, you're welcome to come up. But if you have never been up on my live before, you do have to show yourself to me. And you still got to respect the channel. You got to respect me and no clowning, because I'm not going to put up with it. But if you have never been on my channel before, up on my panel before, or in my channel, I do require you to show yourself to me first while you're in the green room, and then you can go back to your avatar if you don't feel like you want to stay, keep your face live like me. Okay? Just saying. And I can also refuse you. Depends on what you say in my chat before I let you up. If I don't like what you say in the chat, hell to the no, you're not coming up on my panel. Because the way you talk in the chat lets me know how you would talk on my channel. Because I don't think if you can come into my chat and be disrespectful to me in my chat, that let me know I would not be able to trust you on my live to be, regardless whether you got the same views or not. I don't care about that, but I care about respect, because you have to respect me in my chat. So if you're going to come up and talk shit to me, then you can't come up. But you come up and your views are a little different, that's fine. But you're still going to be respectful. Terry, I can relate. I'm getting ready to nap. Oh, sweet tea is always napping. But she works hard. She works hard. And I can understand if you're working hard, you need a nap. Because I take a nap too when I get off my live. I eat, and I fall asleep. I don't know what it is. As soon as I get off my live, I go eat and I fall asleep. Okay, guys, the numbers are getting there. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Let me check. So something ain't right and something ain't looking right. And I already got a crazy person in my life. No, I should say in my bushes or something, has been clowning already, trying to block me from doing what I normally would do. I already got a lunatic. I don't need too many lunatics. But I did tell a lunatic, if you're going to be in my live, if you're trying to control my live and do things that you shouldn't be doing, at least sit there and watch it and give me my clicks and views. Okay? Give me my watch time. Because you and I already tried to fuck things up. So I hear you, Teresa. Okay, here we go, guys.
Shocking new video has been released from the cell phone of the ICE agent who shot RENEE Nicole Good in Minneapolis. Jonathan Ross's footage, which was obtained by Alpha News, offers a whole new perspective on the deadly encounter, revealing Renee's wife Rebecca antagonizing ICE agents just moments before Renee peeled off, clipping the agent, prompting him to open fire.
Go ahead. Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Whoa!
The new first-person clip comes as various angles of the incident have been analyzed by Americans around the country, dividing the nation as to whom to blame. Viral video filmed by a witness that spread across social media soon after the shooting captured Good's SUV idling across a residential street where ICE agents were conducting an immigration operation. An officer approached her door and ordered her out. She reversed briefly, then began to drive while turning to her right, prompting the agent, since identified as Ross, to jump out of the way and fire 3 shots into the windshield and then the window as it passed. Other surveillance video obtained by CNN also captured the moment leading up to Good's death, showing her plum-colored SUV pulling into frame and then letting out a passenger before making...
Y'all see this right here? I don't have this video, but I got one that's so clear. So clear. It shows everything before this incident. It shows all the cars passing Renee while she was parked in the middle of the street. It shows other cars can get around her. It shows other ICE agents going around her. It shows other cars just going right around her. So this street is not a little narrow street. This is a big street. Okay, back in the day when they built houses like these, back in the day, they had streets used to be kind of big. Now, if you go into a new home development, they got these little teeny little narrow streets with those little cheap new houses. These are some big ass houses, big ass streets, okay? Just putting it out there. So other cars, although she's parked in the middle of the street. They just going and just going right around her. They ain't trying to figure out how to get around her. They just driving, going right around her. So that lets you know that the agents that stopped trying to, they didn't say anything to her no more, just trying to open up the car door and shit, going crazy, acting like a animal. They could have went around her just like everybody else. Or if they didn't want to do that, they just want to antagonize her. They could at least say, ma'am, will you please move your car out of the road? And like she said, I'm not mad at you. She was in happy spirits. She was happy. I'm not mad at you. They don't like that. They did not like the fact that she was happy, in a happy mood. They wanted an angry, thank you all. I see where my views are going. Thank you. I'm looking at my analytics. Thank you guys. But y'all come on. Analytics. I see the page. The page is totally different from my analytics. Okay. Okay. Y'all come on in here and y'all come on. Okay. Let me let this finish playing.
Making a turn perpendicular to the street, seemingly in an attempt to block traffic on the road where ICE had been operating. While protests have erupted across the nation, according to the Trump administration, there should be no question as to who is at fault. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said the officer, a 10-year veteran of the agency, had acted in self-defense and was justified in opening fire, and that Good was part of a mob of agitators attempting to thwart ICE's efforts in enforcing President Trump's immigration crackdown. Vice President Vance firmly echoed that message in a press briefing on Thursday, January 8th.
The reason this woman is dead is because she tried to ram somebody with her car, and that guy acted in self-defense. That is why she lost her life, and that is the tragedy.
In any case, the shooting poured gasoline on the long, smoldering tensions between federal immigration agents and protesters who have fought back, at times violently, against the presence of agencies like ICE enforcing the law in their communities. Shocking new video has been released from the cell phone of...
Okay, guys. Okay, now we're getting ready to get to my video. Okay, I'm getting ready to show you everything. So make sure you all come on in, sit down, and like I said, I will drop my link. But I'm getting ready to show. Okay. And let me just say, we ain't gonna have nobody talking for a whole 10 minutes and 30 minutes straight. No, because Pinkie don't do very long lives. I don't do very long lives, okay? No more. I used to. I used to do those 4 and 5 and 6 hour lives sometimes. I went all the way up to 8 hours once, but I only go 2 hours or less. I don't do because I got to go eat. So I did drop my link, but now we're getting ready to get into the video. Okay, so let me pull up the first one. Okay, let me just show you all this before I get started. I got that. Let me pull myself over to the side. You see, and if you see going across here, that lets you know there's more videos. That's a roll. As you're watching that, this is a roll going on. Roll of videos. And you see all the ICE agents. You see Nicole's car. You see people walking, right? I'm getting ready. And you see this? So I got a lot of clips. Renee in our car. People walking past with their dogs. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get on with the story. The first video I'm going to show you is only 17 seconds long. Okay, it's only 17 seconds long. Now, this has never been seen before. Okay, I have never played this and I haven't seen it before. Now, okay, what I put it like this. I have never played this before and I haven't seen it on no outlets, no news media, no other YouTuber. Okay. This was sent to me. Oh, yeah, I heard that, but nobody's seen this. This was sent to me. I had got a message in my email that it was a message for me, and I opened it up, and it was all these videos. Okay, and this is this person videotaping this from the window, their window, way before this started popping off. Got this video of it as they're getting ready to do that, whatever the ICE agents do. This was way before, okay? So here's the first video. Let's get it popping. Okay. Short, I think that's the shortest one, or one of the shortest ones. Let me get the next one. Let me pull this down so I can get the next one up. Now you all can see, look at that video. That video looked like somebody took that from their house, from their window, right? They're not standing in the street. They're not standing on the sidewalk. That is a downward. That video is coming like down, like you're up high and you're looking down. Think about it. I want y'all to think about that as you're watching these videos, okay? Watch. And y'all see Renee's car? Okay, look, if you can see, this is Renee's car right here. You see these two officers? This is but you see the two officers, one trying to, he's reaching in, trying to open up her door. He's got his hand in, trying to open up her door. You all see this one right in front, right here? Yeah, you see these two? This is the one reaching in. Okay, let me just play it. Wait. Okay, no, that one is not the video again. This is just this was a serious it's well, I'll pull that one back down because I got them all, but my husband put them up here for me. So let me see. Okay, here's another video. This is 11 seconds long. Let me look at my come on, guys. Y'all got to do better than that. Okay, here we go. There's no audio to this video. Okay, let me let this one play again. It slides. It's like a slideshow. Okay, I'm going to start it over again. You see how clear this video is. This video is so crisp and clear. They said police never stand in front of a car. That is true. That is part of their training. You're never supposed to stand in front of a car when somebody is behind the wheel of that car. He has no training. And they don't supposed to videotape either with their phone and holding a pow at the same. No. But you see how clear this is, guys. Look at the crisp clear. This person is not standing down on the street videotaping. This is from a window. This is as they was getting set up. And all the cars that coming along the street, they just go right around Renee. They just go right around him. They ain't trying to stop or nothing. They just pull up and go. I mean, they just come in and go right around because the street is large enough for them to go right around Renee. Thank you, Terry. You are correct about that. Y'all see? Okay, now I'm going to bring that one down. Okay. Let me get rid of this one and pull up the next. Now, I will be dropping these videos separately or make just a thing of just these videos. And okay. This video here is over 4 minutes. Okay. This next one is over 4 minutes long. And right, y'all going to notice. Well, I just let you see it and then I explain it to you. Okay. Here it is right here. Y'all see how crisp and clear that is? That is so clear, isn't it? Tell me who got a video this clear. Now, this was sent to me. I didn't go asking for it. It was sent to me. Here we go, guys. Now, as you see, the officers are lining up and they're coming. You're going to see them coming through and cars coming through and they're coming or going around her, parking and doing what they do. And then somebody just got an issue. They just mad that day. They're zooming in. Y'all see how they're getting ready, getting staged or whatever they call it, getting set. You see them? And you watch, just keep watching. Now, these are some water streets. People can do a lot of things in these water streets. Got cars parked on both sides of the streets. That's Renee's car, and that's her with her window down. Right now, you don't see no bullet holes, but you're going to see one in the windshield. Some people claim it's 3 and 4 in the windshield. I think they just got too much on that orange juice on them. You know, that's all. Ain't no harm in drinking orange juice. No harm at all. I love orange juice, but I just don't like orange Kool-Aid. You see? Y'all see everything? You see how these cars are moving around Renee like it's nothing. They're still passing through the street and everything. And you're going to, it's a lot of, that's Renee. Okay, let me pause it. That's Renee right there. Let me see, can I go back? You're going to see Renee. And you see her car still right there. But the street is so large, people can drive around her from the back end and go on out, or they can drive from the front and get out. Although you got 2 rows of traffic, not traffic, cars parked on this side and the other side. But you see Renee is dead in the center. But cars are still able to go around her and keep her going. It ain't like they're going to damage the car. They got enough room to go around her, and you're going to see that countless times. Pinkie, put your mark on your video. Oh, didn't think about that last night. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, sweetie. I will. I didn't even think about that because this is too crisp. You see how clear this video is? It's not grainy. It's not fogged up, it's not blurred up, or it's not being obstructed by a lot of trees or nothing. It's just clear, clear, clear. And you've seen it here first. But you see, other cars that have been going past her. Let me bring that back again so y'all can see it. Y'all saw all the other cars go past her. Those are the people that walking their dog. See the man walking his dog right there? Keep an eye on the cars that's passing and going, pulling out. Keep an eye on the cars. There's another one. See how that car just passed, Renee? And see how the other, this gray one just passed her too, and the other guy went around her from the back end. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see these cars got enough room to pass, right? Oh, okay, the one in the gray parked behind her. I'm on the other side of her. He didn't keep, but he was able. Now, if he wanted to go, he can still go. But he decided to, in my opinion, trying to block her in. And I think that's an agent. You see other people coming out, videotaping, got their phones up. You see people start gathering now. You see that? See how these cars can go right around Renee? Oh no, this one is going to stop. This is the one that's going to stop. Oh, she's blocking traffic. You can still get around Renee just as good, but she still, y'all saw that how she backed up. She backed up as he coming to her car to try to open up her car door. Okay. Come on, guys. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Because it's a shame to show you all things that other people don't have yet, and y'all still don't get the likes up. That is a shame. That is a shame. Y'all know that? That is a purity shame. Let me make sure. Give me 1 second, guys. That is a pure D shame. Let me make sure. I have one more video to show, but I'm going to show that one a little later. Trying to get y'all to do what's right. Get my likes up before I show the last one. Because I'm, put it like this. Pinkie ain't going to be here that long because Pinkie, because let me just say this. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Let me.
Body cam footage released. So all you dirty, nasty, crazy, lying, deceptive devils.
Now, I didn't know he was going to say this because I had to set up. Y'all know I always do a TikTok live video, right? In the beginning. I didn't do one in the beginning, so I saved it for the end, right? First time I'm watching it too. So, can't help but the way the man feels.
Body cam footage released. So all you dirty, nasty, crazy, lying, deceptive devils are going to have to repent. Because I already knew that the man got hit. We could see it on the camera. But y'all fools want to lie and act like this was an innocent mom. And we're gonna get to Renee Good making bad decisions. That's her name from now on. But y'all want to act like she's just a loving mom who was just dropping her kids off at daycare, and the big bad ICE agents look at her and that bull dagger with her. Roll the clip.
Get out of the car.
Oh! That quick.
He is really calling but oh Lord. He's saying some homophobic things. We're not homophobic here. You know that? We're not homophobic. Okay? Guys. Can't take that one. Okay? Because I don't want that community to say I put him up there. But I do love to show my AI clip. Well, you know what we can do? Like I always said, y'all know, give me 1 second. Okay. I always said I have to give him his 15 minutes of fame so y'all can go pick him up. Somebody can find him and pick him up. And when he get arrested, y'all just let me know. That's the main thing. I just want to know when he get arrested. Okay? Now, the man got another page. And that's going to be my outcome. Let me see, can I find it? Oh, here it is. He got another page. I guess he was getting too much on the other one. Okay. So we're gonna have to go ahead and see what he got, and let him go, and then I get to my other video if we have time. Okay, guys. I don't like this man. Never did. Okay, but somebody needs to deport his ass. Okay.
Wardadkan Soomaalida yaa igaga qabato. Wardadkan Soomaalida maxay
Call yourself your favorite Somalia freeloader, and he is a freeloader.
iga rabaan? Wardadkan Soomaalida maxay dhahan Oromaa tahay? Oromo miihi. Galayahay maxaa rabtaa?
I don't want that music because I don't know whether that's YouTube approved. So we ain't gonna play your music, man. Okay.
Hey, white people, how are you? To the white Americans, thank you for everything that you have done for us. We were once in a.
All this. He don't like white people. He don't like black people. He don't like nobody unless you're Somalian. Okay. That's why I don't like him, because he don't like nobody. But when y'all get ready to deport his ass, make sure y'all send me that video so I can make sure I play it so we can have some fun. And I give him the applause of the day. You're getting ready to go back because he's a freeloader. He's taking things that other people worked hard. There are single mothers, and he's taking the food stamps. That's the SNAP benefits. He got free housing. He got this and that, and he don't do shit but sit around. So when he gets deported, let me know so I can say you did a good job.
War-torn country didn't have anything to eat, living off barely under 80 cents a day. It was tragic. Then you guys invited us to your home, gave us everything that we need to thrive, and we appreciate you guys, right? But I'm talking to the white people that act like animals. They need to be quiet. Shh. White boy, go to work right now. And if you don't, you see what happens. They will chain you. They will put you in jail, weren't they? If you don't pay your bills, there's nothing free here in America, right? There's no freedom of speech. You guys trying to eliminate me by having my own opinions. What's wrong, guys? Hey, white people. How?
So when y'all get ready to send him,
All the white animals have such a high
when you
IQ,
get ready to send
but
him
somehow cannot control any of their anger. They let a young man who posted online get into under their skin, so they have a high IQ. They have a high IQ and low temper. Low temper. So what good does it do to have all this knowledge to self-destruct yourself? Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for you. I go, Jesus. All the white animals have a...
Okay, guys. Okay. That's this new page y'all just saw. Okay? Because I guess he was getting too much flack on the other page. Who cares? Okay? Let me just say this. Prayers go out to Renee Good and her prayers go out to her. Rest in peace, Renee. But prayers go out to her family, her 3 kids, her mom, the rest of her extended family, her wife. And I'm sorry for the loss of Renee, like I would be sorry for the loss of anyone else, regardless of whatever your skin color or race that you belong to, or anything. I don't wish death upon anybody, especially one that was senseless. This was a senseless death. This was no more than hate to me. This is someone that hated you so much because you're happy, you're smiling, you're saying, I'm not mad at you. A smile on her face, and that just outraged that person, that agent, just put him in an outrage. But if somebody said that you was stressed or triggered or whatever they want to call it, but if you was triggered, and this is somebody kind of high up, okay? But if you was triggered and already just been through something like this, where you trying to open up, do the same thing this other cop was doing, trying to open up the car, and your ass got dragged, and you still trying to deal with that, what the fuck you doing out in the streets anyway, working? Because they don't give a fuck about you. And you're an animal too. That's why they put you out there, because they know animals are going to act like an animal. Okay? Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you all for being here. Oh, I did have one more video, didn't I? Oh, Lord, I got 5 minutes left. Oh, my God, I got 5 minutes left. I'll show that last video either next time we go live. It's just one more video. I'll show that one next time we go live or whatever. Okay, I'll do that next time. All right. But everybody that was here, and thank you all for the ones that did hit that like button and everything. And let me just say this, if I get any new information before the day is over, since it's Saturday, I will be coming back live so we can show it. Y'all know I will. If I get any new information, y'all know I'm going to be back and I will be showing it. All right. So, and y'all know how we do it. We have fun here and we enjoy ourselves, but still somebody's lost their life. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. All right. Bye-bye, guys.